I think for myself, it's a great learning experience. So I'm very excited because I've never done jurying before in the 5 years that I'm in the industry now. I think it's great to see all these different cases and entries that really reflect, global media excellency and learn from them and how they've been approaching media in a creative way, in an impactful way. And I think it's just a great networking experience as well, getting to meet people from all over the world that work in the same industry, but that you might not meet face to face all the time. Yeah, I mean, there's an obvious answer, which is usually linked to the phasing out of the cookie. You've seen a lot of AI technology being developed to, optimize contextual targeting, and it definitely will be a big topic this year. But I actually think we are going back to something more traditional. I think the big screen will actually be quite important this year. Appointment TV is back. You obviously have all the streaming services switching to ad-supported tiers. And then cinema is cool again, I'd say. We've seen the success of Barbie last year, Oppenheimer. People are really motivated to go back to the cinema. And I think still that big screen video advertising is where you can have the most impact, specifically as brand building is more and more important. And the focus on performance media is kind of shifting away again, which I think is a good thing because brands do need to connect emotionally to their consumers more. So actually in our agency, we have a dedicated process for that. So every Wednesday, for example, we have something called sharing sessions, which are a mix of internal sessions, but also getting external people into the office to present new trends and developments in the industry to us. Internally, we might present work that we're currently doing, so everyone is aware of what everyone else is doing, how we can learn from that. But we also sometimes just keep it a bit more creative and fun, so we might just talk about a rabbit hole we recently went down to, or anything that has been interesting to us in recent months. I'll really be looking for something that stands out, something that I don't think you've seen a lot, something where I see the results are very strong, both from a, not just a performance perspective, but also where I feel like there have been maybe shifts in perception of consumers. Anything that goes beyond just your standard, traditional activation, utilizing cross-channel marketing, I think is very important. So yeah, and really just looking for a bit creativity and impact. I might be a bit biased with that because I've been working on that campaign, but we recently did a campaign for World Remit, which is a global remittance company that was founded by a first generation immigrant that way. And basically what we try to achieve is to combat the stigma around immigration, specifically in the UK, where it's a very controversial topic, but often the people that are being talked about get forgotten in the debate. So we really try to highlight the stories they have to tell, the impact they have on the community here in the UK, but also at home, and really elevate them as the heroes of our day. And I think any campaign that just goes beyond normal brand building or performance or your standard media KPIs and also tries to address societal issues is definitely the one that stands out to me.